Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is another, I don't even know what day it is. Today we are going to be talking about the time that Jeffree Star blocked me. And I know that sounds very unrealistic, very unlikely. Who am I? But it is true, and it was a long time ago. I'm talking about I was blocked on Myspace. So pre-disclaimer before this video starts, this video was not made to hate on Jeffree Star whatsoever. I have been following Jeffree Star from day one. Like, it has been so long. I'm talking middle school. I am now 22 years old, so a long time. And just seeing his evolution, he has done so good for himself, and he has worked so hard to get where he's at. So I really do want to just let everyone know that I'm not hating on Jeffree Star. I have absolutely zero evidence to back up this story. I am locked out of my email account and the MySpace that I was blocked on, so I cannot even validate this. And I'm sure Jeffree Star blocked a lot of people because he had a lot of haters. So I cannot even say that this is a valid story. It happened. Take it for what it is. Take it or leave it. Believe it or don't. Do what you will. I don't care. Jeffree, if you see this, let him know the tea. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Just wanted to let you know, not hating on Jeffree Star. Super proud of what he's become. He has really changed in a good way. And I think it's so awesome. I've been following ever since the brow was a tiny little sliver of pink that just extended way long. So it has been forever. I will now shut my mouth and let you watch the video. Before we get into it, of course, thank you guys for watching. Definitely make sure to hit that subscribe, like, bell so that way you get notified every time I post. I really appreciate all the support so far. I can't believe we're already almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much, so much. I love making videos. I love being able to express myself on this channel. Honestly, it's just been amazing. I love it. Thank you guys so much again. But without further ado, about the time I got blocked by Jeffree Star. So way back when I was in middle school, I had just moved from a whole nother school district to a new school, and I didn't really fit in anywhere. I was kind of like not sure who I was. I think everyone in middle school was kind of the same way, but I didn't really know exactly who I was, what the hell I was doing, and I was just trying to fit in. I was like, damn, I need some friends. And so I kind of was like mingling or whatever and was not hitting it off with anybody, was not gonna be the popular boy. Wasn't happening. And so I ended up kind of getting into that whole scene emo kind of deal, and I really kind of enjoyed it and was loving everyone that I was hanging out with. Everyone had, like, you know, I had straight hair. I straightened it every single morning with a flat iron that I won on one of those little spin wheels that you see at like raffles or whatever. And every single morning I would wake up and straighten my hair, and I would dye my bangs a different color every single time. So I had kind of that swoopy hair. I'll see if I can find a picture. That was so long ago. I don't even know if I want to find a picture. It was so ugly, but we can't forget that time. It was something. And the styles were so cool, just not cool on me. And so I totally fell into that, and I totally ended up finding Jeffree Star. Now, this is when he was making music. So this was a long time ago. And I just thought he was so cool because he was so different. He said whatever the hell he wanted. He had no filter, very similar to today. And I was just totally with it. And he was friends with someone called Daniel Lucas. I tried to log into my MySpace account, and I don't have access to the old email that I have anymore, and Yahoo, which is the email I had way back then, deleted my account due to inactivity because I haven't used it since I was in, like, I don't know, 6th grade. But on that page, he was friends with someone named Daniel Lucas, and he was touring at this time for Warped Tour. And so I was totally planning on going to Warped Tour, and I was like, oh my god, this is my first time. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get there because I don't have a ride and my mom's not gonna take me all the way to Virginia Beach, which is the closest place to me that Warped Tour is. It's like 3 hours away. How the hell are we gonna get there? Where am I gonna get $65 or however much it was? It wasn't too expensive, it wasn't crazy. But for me, I ain't have no money. And so I was like, okay, planning to go to Warped Tour, whatever. And so then, I don't remember exactly what, yes, I do. So I was a big fan of Daniel. I think he went by Daniel Hilton, but I think his real name is Daniel Lucas. You can look it up. He's in the same video that Jeffree posted, Beauty Killer. And so I was a big fan of both of them. I really liked them both. They were both super cool people. And I was just loving the outrageous hair, the complete uniqueness, the outspokenness, the just everything. It was everything. I was living for it. Especially because I didn't have any friends. So I could totally relate to like everything. And so I was on Myspace one day, going through, doing my coding, becoming a professional hacker, thinking that I was gonna, I don't know, work for the FBI. I'm like, my page was sick, and I was always coding. I was professional. I knew HTML, if that's what it's called, like the back of my hand. So, like, I mean, I could go in and like type on codes and everything. I couldn't do that now. I have no idea. Everything Apple now. Everything is so simplified. I'm like, oh, bunny. That's all. And so, anyways, I keep getting off topic. So, I was on Myspace one day, and I saw that you can make bulletins. I don't know. I'm trying to remember because I couldn't get on, and it's probably all different anyways now, but you could make bulletins back then where you could like post and a bunch of people could look at it. It was kind of like a group message in Snap now, for those of you who weren't Myspace days. Like, it was basically like a forum. So the person would post and then you could look at it. Everyone could look at it that was friends with you. And so, of course, you know, every time someone uploaded, you would go and click on their bulletin and see what they had to say. And this was different from like a regular post. A bulletin was like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I can barely remember. That was so long ago. Oh my God, I'm old. But so, my cat's playing, sorry. And so they, he made a bulletin and posted that he had kicked Daniel Lucas or Daniel Hilton or whatever off of his tour bus. So, like, had just completely gotten rid of him because he had, I believe, I don't want to call him out. He had something going on personally, and Jeffree kicked him out because of it. And apparently, per that post, threw all of his stuff out the tour bus window, like just did something really horrible to him. I can't remember exactly what it was, but this was the post. Who knows? It might have been for publicity. I don't know. Jeffree wasn't huge back then. Jeffree was small. Jeffree was not celebrity then. Not all like now. Which, don't get me wrong, I do not hate Jeffree Star. This is just a story. This was so long ago. He was a different person, not the same person that he is now. I mean, I'm sure same person, but different. You evolve. He's evolved. And so, yeah, so made that post, and I was pissed because they were like this. Like, they were so close. From what I know them, right? We were hanging out on the same tour bus. It's going to Warped Tour. And so like, they were really close, and they were always posting about each other and about the tour, and like, they were gonna be together. Like, they had the iconic, like, both of their hair was always dyed. I think his was like blue. I can't even remember. It was just so iconic. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture and like post some or something, because literally it was just so iconic. And so at that time, I was like really upset because I was like, why would you do that? Because he basically said that, okay, I have to say it because it has to be part of the story. that he had a bunch of drug issues and that Jeffree didn't want to be around it. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. You've worked hard. You're on tour. You've done a lot, I'm sure, to do that. But to kick somebody out in the middle of nowhere that they don't know where they're at. I don't know how much money these people have. I mean, I'm also like young, like super young. Like, I think I know real world. I'm literally chilling at a desk in school like, oh my God, it's time to go home. But, so literally, I was so upset though. I was just so upset. So what did I do? I went onto Jeffree Star's page and started spamming it, saying, why would you do that to Daniel? Why would you do that to Daniel? Why would you do that to Daniel? And I just kept commenting that like a little... I just wiped my chin. But I just was so upset. And so, when I commented all that, I went to go back to his page and check to see if there was a response. And I was blocked. I was shook to the core. I was like, I just got blocked by Jeffree Star. I just got blocked by Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star blocked me. And so, I was like actually really shook. So I don't know. I mean, maybe he didn't block me. Maybe someone else. Maybe he had like a team. I don't know. I don't know. He really was not that famous at this point. He was like, who do I compare him to? I don't know. Not very famous. Not very famous at all. Like, not famous. And so was making music for Warped Tour and like was definitely catering towards scene emo only. Like that was his audience. Young, scene, emo. That was it. And so I couldn't believe that he blocked me. All because of that. But I still do look back at that and I'm like, that's really fucked up that you would do that to somebody. Granted, that was a long time ago. So, I mean, obviously there has been a lot of change since then in him. Like, if you could go back in time, if you are not as old as I am, and see who he was then versus who he is now, I will tell you, based on what I saw, because I think it's so funny when everyone's like, oh, Jeffree Star, Jeffree Star, Jeffree Star. I was the original. I followed originally. You guys came after. And so I think it's so funny to see the evolution of Jeffree Star because he has stayed very, very true to himself. When he very first started, he was very outspoken. He was exactly who he was. He did his makeup how he wanted. He had a very dark sense of humor, and that has carried on with him every step of the way. However, I think that the difference now, in my opinion, is I think that Jeffree Star has grown and is now literally, I think Jeffree Star has just grown out of that seeking attention stage. He's not in that, oh, I want everyone to have eyes on me. I mean, everyone wants eyes on them, I guess. I'm sure he still wants eyes on him, but he's not doing it in a negative way necessarily anymore. It's not attacks. It's not posts and throwing people's stuff out of a tour bus and kicking them out in any state that they're in where they don't even know where they're at. It's not anything like that anymore because I think he has the platform. He has the brand. He's made himself and kudos. I mean, he's done awesome. So yeah, I mean, that was the time that I got blocked by Jeffree Star. I was shook to the core. But if you guys enjoyed watching this video, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, please. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I post every week, every single week. I'm not gonna say a date anymore because I'm inconsistent and that's just me as a person. I'll have a video up next week, I know that. And then hit the little bell and the like button as well so you can see when I post. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we can also take a moment. Can we take a moment? You done? No, come here. You want to be in the video? Aww. Oh, you want to be in the video? Say hi. Say hi. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're signing off. Bye. See you next week. Subscribe.